Hello, bonjour. My name is Emma Jane, and I will be teaching you French through all of these videos. In today's video, we're going to talk about vocabulary that relates to nationalities and countries in general, so you can express where you come from and your nationality when you're ever in a situation where you need to speak French. So, I'm gonna go there. Oh, a little bit smaller. So, I'm really small now. I'm just gonna go through the countries, and then I have the country name in French, the nationality name in French, and the language name in French. So for South Korea, we say Corée du Sud. Corée du Sud. Corée du Sud. Then for the nationality, because we don't meet a lot of North Koreans, you can just say Coréen. Je suis coréen. Or if you want to emphasize the fact that you're from South Korea, you can say Je suis sud-coréen. And if you want the feminine version, you just add NE at the end of coréen, and it turns into coréenne. Coréenne. Je suis coréen. Elle est coréenne. And the language is the same as nationality, coréen. This one doesn't change with feminine or masculine, it just stays coréen. Then we have America, which in French we call Amérique or États-Unis, les États-Unis. Les États-Unis is a translation of the United States. So Amérique, États-Unis. For nationality, it's américain or américaine, américain or américaine, américain, américaine. And the language is English, of course, so it's anglais, anglais. Je parle anglais. Now, for Vietnam, it's Vietnam, Vietnam. Je suis vietnamien for the nationality, vietnamien or vietnamienne, vietnamien or vietnamienne. And the language is Vietnamien. Then we have China, which is really similar, like Vietnam, and all of them are pretty similar. We have Chine, Chine, Chine. And the nationality is Chinois or Chinoise, Chinois or Chinoise. And then the language, we have the broad language of Chinese is Chinois. But then for the main division, we have Cantonais, Cantonais for Cantonese, Cantonais, Cantonais. And for Mandarin, it's Mandarin, Mandarin, Mandarin. Then we turn to Japan. In French, we say Japon for the country, Japon, Japon. And the nationality is Japonais or Japonaise, Japonais, Japonais or Japonaise. And the language is Japonais, Japonais, Japonais. Then for Malaysia, we have Malaisie, Malaisie, Malaisie. The nationality is Malaisien or Malaisienne, Malaisien or Malaisienne. And the language is Malais, Malais. For France, it's the same word, just pronounced differently, France. The language, the nationality is Français or Française, Français or Française. And the language is Français. For Germany, we have Allemagne, Allemagne, which is completely different than the English word. Allemagne, Allemagne. The nationality is Allemand or Allemande, Allemand, Allemand, or Allemande, Allemande. And the language is Allemand, 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 like the nationality. Now, England, we have Angleterre, Angleterre, Angleterre. In the United Kingdom, we say le Royaume-Uni. Le Royaume-Uni. But just England is Angleterre. The nationality is Anglais or Anglaise. Anglais, Anglais, or Anglaise, Anglaise. And the language is Anglais, like in America. Then in Spain, the country's name in French is Espagne, Espagne, Espagne. The nationality is Espagnol or Espagnole, Espagnol, Espagnol, Ñol, or Espagnol, and the language is Espanol. Now, when you want to introduce yourself, you say je suis and then your nationality. Je suis allemande. I'm German. If you want to talk about which country you're coming from, you say je viens de, and then you say the country. So, je viens du Vietnam. I come from Vietnam. And then if you want to talk about the languages you speak, you say je parle le, and then the language. And if there's multiple languages, you just add et le. Or if there's more than two, you can just list them. And before the last one, you say et. It's like in English. If you want to say I speak Japanese, English, and Korean, you say je parle le japonais, l'anglais et le coréen. Je parle le et le. Je parle le coréen, le japonais et l'anglais. That's about it for the nationalities and talking about where you're coming from. I hope you enjoyed. Merci de votre attention. Thank you for listening, and I will see you in the next video.